I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's try it one more time. One more time. Please give a warm round of applause for Megan Linhart. Thank you. Thank you all. I had to go William Shatner on them a little bit. All
right. Okay, hello. Hi. So I have a couple of, I guess, excerpts, words, and things to read. I'm not really sure which ones I'm going to read yet. I was a little surprised that I was going right now. So I hope I choose the right ones. This first one is just about a person. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Okay. He was the kind of man you wanted to crawl into. Not to be like him, but to feel his mind create. His lungs and tongue working together to become the whispers of poetry spilling from his lips. The kind of intimacy a woman of God craves for. To feel his pulse in my own chest, his blood in my veins. To soak through his skin and make love in his dreams. To know, to feel his dreams become real. Our souls imprinted, tangled in time. And in time we touch. In time we're together, until we're not. My infinite muse. Yay! Okay. Okay. This next one is, it's not exactly finished, but it's what I wrote out real quick. I was kind of, not inspired, but I wanted to write a letter to the founding fathers to be like, hey, America's not what it was supposed to be. So, dear Father, the cosmic pioneer of yesteryear, sailing through the sea of stars, gliding across the glass of time, within the void where dreams are born, onward to the new world, the free world, free of monarchy and anarchy, this idealism you've deemed democracy, not for queen and country, not for king's decree, not for superiority and greed, the collection of that which is given freely, but to declare independence, to root for individuality, for one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We are all one land. We are all one people. We are all one planet. We are all one purpose. We are all one being. Father, I ask as our founders, help us remember that which we've forgotten, but haven't completely lost. Sincerely, a citizen of the universe. Okay. Okay, I have two more, so just that much longer. This next one was written about a time in your life when you're just really upset. So, okay. For weeks, the same routine. The snuffing of a candle who's fighting to breathe. The gasping of a room, the only lights a street lamp outside, and the only lights a street lamp outside and the flickering of a television show. The soul of a hurricane packed and pressed into a compacted and condensed, midnight obsessed, secrets repressed, regrets undressed mess of a girl who can't quite get the difference between alone, lonely, and abandoned just yet. For weeks, the same routine. Depression grows into panic, and the captain awakens to sweat, frost, and mutiny. Rushing to the deck, the wind slaps away his dreams, revealing the reality of truth. There never was a crew, nauseous, sick of the sea, and the sea sick of him too. For weeks, the same routine, now coming to a close. Peace was now growing in the girl, as she let go. She was no longer expecting, ready to finally rest, but instead the present of an olfactory reminder, the burn of bile releasing from her throat, the last kiss of a life she'll always miss, revealing a reality of truth she was no longer expecting. She was no longer expecting. A little depressing, sorry. Okay. Okay, and then the last one is happier, so I'll leave you on that. Okay. In a world where sorry, a little sick. I'll step back from the microphone. In a world where there are no rules, how could I delude myself into believing there could be an exception? I've broken each natural law in my ego's quest to be held through the nightmares. But reality cannot be shaken by a mere mortal's touch, especially one possessed by the reflection of diamonds and fire. And now I'm back where I started, bucking myself from a life that's much too small. Or maybe I'm simply too heavy to travel the winds between the sky and seas, the stars and gravity, the melodrama of Tuesday's thunderstrike, bitter moans denying freedom's sting. But I, with a shaky breath, step away from Oz's hurricane. A tornado warning was merely a false alarm. The storm, the sun, and silence. And just when you begin to forget the taste of walking poetry and starlit dreams, wandering the ruins of the woodlands, reminiscing over half-started poems and excerpts from stories whose lust was lost in moments of ink and reality. But then you notice the leaves have changed, from green to orange, from storm to floor, rain dripping down the soaked bark from brown to black, and specks of mint green between bits of sweat, dew dangling from leaves of a palm tree, a crown of cascading, masquerading jewels of a graceful touch, and the dog of your life, discovering the world in the sidewalk cracks. Beneath our paws, we trample on, helping us neglect nature's arms, the silent river uncovering an escape underneath the sidewalk cracks. Bubbles emerge, and they are lapped up in an attempt to play and understand. So remember, when all seems lost, bored, or old, remember, the universe is born in moments. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys are awesome.